7 Days of Wisdom, Aquaus Kelley. I was just listening to Gary Vee's audio podcast, and he said there's no excuse for us to not start talking to the world. It just doesn't have to be our thoughts and words all the time. And again, when we share our message with the world, we attract opportunities that align with that message. So all we have to do to start is really promote and support the work of others. If we don't have anything to create yet, let's start sharing and supporting the work of others. Think of it as being a museum. All museums do is create a creative environment to support the work of their artists. So if we're all museums, if we're all media companies, all we have to do is create a platform, which we already have, social media, Instagram, Twitter, to support the work of other artists and curate culture, curate lifestyle. That's why when I use the term cultural curator, essentially we're all cultural curators. We curate culture, we curate lifestyle, we have a particular lens and outlook and perspective on how we see things around us, whether it's the clothes we wear, the sneakers we wear, the films and movies we watch. This is all a form of how we can curate what we absorb in our day-to-day life. We spend hours on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm sure we come across tons of videos and tons of creative things that we can then use our commentary to retweet, reshare, repost, and eventually, believe it or not, that creates a body of work. Next thing you know, you have your own platform. So whatever we want to do, if we aspire to be a photographer, we may want to support other photographers until we're at a level where we can start shooting our own stuff and just start putting out our own pictures. But in the meantime, not only do we share others' work, but while we're doing that, we build relationships with the people whose work we're sharing. And that can lead to tons of opportunities. I mean, that leads to possible interview subjects. If you want to start a podcast, hey, we came across one another because I remember this person was supporting my stuff. They came out with a podcast, so of course I want to come by and do an interview. You know, so many opportunities. There's no reason not to start. We are all media companies. We do have messages to showcase to the world. We do have a voice. I say this all the time. We have a voice. We have a brand. Brands are essentially marks, and we're all here to leave a mark on this world. So continue to think, but more importantly, let's start taking tangible action. And it's something that can be done. It's something that I'm doing literally when it comes to curating culture and lifestyle. One example is We Love Hub City, and I'm just taking from my local surroundings, New Brunswick. I'm at Boyd Park right now, and I wanted to create a platform to promote positivity, to inspire the city of New Brunswick, New Jersey. So I created We Love Hub City, and we literally curate the culture and lifestyle of what is happening in New Brunswick, New Jersey. And as a way of doing that, through doing that, we've built so many relationships with different business leaders and different people within the New Brunswick community, and it's only continuing to grow. So when we think of ourselves as a media company, as a platform for curation, as a magazine to distribute content, whether or not we create it, we do create one thing, and that's tons of opportunities for ourselves. So let's think about that. I just felt the need to put this message out there to reiterate on what Gary Vee always shares, and that's document over create. Whatever we're doing, we can share the moment, we can share the experience. It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't let perfection hinder our ability to move forward. We cannot improve upon anything. We cannot improve upon anything unless we start. So let's start something. With that being said, Aquaus Kelley, A Lover's Ambition, 7 Days of Wisdom. We love Hub City. Peace and love.